Good morning, guys. Welcome to Spending Time with Gregory. Just arrived at the location that I'm gonna be at this morning, and I think I'm gonna do like some investigative reporting. If you can see the sign in front of me, it's Sam Griffith Scenic Tower in Glades County. I've never been here before. My friends, they call it Harney Pond. Let me scan the area. You can see guys in the boat right there. And if I scan around, you see my buddies in the distance. They're fishing right now. You know, I'm just kind of, you can see my truck and my buddy's truck, scan around the area. The area is real scenic, guys. In the ride here was very scenic. I was like, wow. You know, it's almost like, you know, you're going into a different world. Like when you're going into Key West, you know, when you're riding the Key West, you're crossing the 7 Mile Bridge, and you're crossing all these different, areas, and it's real scenic. And coming here, it was real scenic. You can see the all the land. Right now, I think we're on the Seminole Reservation. We passed big cypress coming here, so guys, you can see there's people on boats. They're going out. You know, there's a lot of boats going out. So, you know, I decided to do a little investigative reporting since I've never been here, and the area seems like real, interesting. So if you can look, you can see the men's and women's bathroom, and you can scan out, you can see as far as you can see, there's the, where people are going out to fish. I like exploring like different new areas. Now this is a nice area. This is an area that I'll come back to, maybe and do some boating, because it's pretty. It's got this tower here. We're gonna climb up this tower. See this tower here? And we're gonna get the view from that tower. But you can see there's like picnic areas here, real nice picnic areas. Yeah, on the way in, it was kind of interesting because, it was a long ride. It's about a 2-hour ride here, guys. And like I said, it's called Honey Pond. I guess if you're a avid freshwater fisherman, you've probably been here before. But I've never been here. It's Glades County. We passed through Moorhaven. I'm familiar with Moorhaven is because Moorhaven is the first. Moorhaven Correctional Institute was the first prison it was a private prison that I was brought to when the first time I went to prison. They stationed me at this place called Moorhaven Correctional Institute. And you can see some guys in a canoe over there, so this is, it look like they got swings here where you could bring the kids, and I can see a bike sign right there. Bike sign where you can ride your bike. You can see the sun is rising. And yeah, guys, it's kind of like, I have my poles. I haven't brought them out yet. I am, but it's kind of, I'm gonna walk up this this tower here where you can start to see as far as you can see, and you can see the sun rising. Spending time with Gregory, guys. It's New Year's Day. Here, let's walk up the tower. This is kind of like scenic, and we're kind of like doing two things. We're checking out the park, and we're doing some investigative reporting too, because we've never been here before, and we're walking up this tower. I want you guys to kind of like see what I see, if you can look farther down. Yeah. Let's go back up. This is nice. I mean, you don't have to come here to fish. You can just come here and just check out the scene, because you can see here's one floor where they got benches where you can sit down and, you know, if you're a couple or whatever, you know, and just admire the sights. You know, there's a lot of stuff in Florida that people have never seen. If you can see in the distance, there's my my fishing buddies. They're right there. So let's go on up the steps. You know, going up the steps. By the time I get there, hopefully they caught some fish, and then I can put some poles in the water and see what I could catch. But we're getting to the top of the thing. This tower here. Let's go up here, guys. You know, I hope everybody had a good New Year's night. I went and watched a football game with one of my friends, and it was a nice time. We're almost to the top, guys. You can see. Let's scan around as far as you can see. Now, I love the ocean, but I love this freshwater scenery too. Guys, look at there. Beautiful. Let's scan around to the sun side. You see the sun there? As far as you can see, we're getting to the top. As you can see the top, let's pan it down a little bit. Getting to the top. It's another sitting area where it even has one of those, I don't know what they call those things, but you can see from a distance. It even has cameras right there. So nothing funny can go on up here. So you guys can see, it's got the tables. Well, I see the birds like hanging up here too. But look, guys, this is fun. This is, this is, wow. Happy New Year. I can't believe this. I mean, what better place to be than, you know, checking out a scene like this? You know, especially for avid fishermen, you know, who, you know, love being out on the water, you know. But look here, guys. You can see it. Wow. Guys, thank you for spending time with Gregory, guys. Hopefully we have well, not hopefully. I know we're gonna have a good year this year, guys. We're gonna have a good year. We're gonna reach 1,000 subscribers this year. You know, and we're gonna do things like this. You know, just check out the scenes. You know, let's go over here. Thank you guys for spending time with Gregory. See you guys in a little bit. Have a nice day and a safe day. Love you guys. Spending time with Gregory.